play some MLB The Show. Also, we need to get our timer rolling. Can't be here all day. We got to hit our follower goal so we can get our game on. All right, let's take it to some Sutter Health action here. Ninja Terry, what's going on, Ninja? How you been? Good to see you. Always think about you and Reshmed whenever I see one and not the other. All right, it's going to be Clay Holmes. Feels a little delayed. I'm going to get a different game, or at least try to. B-Dub, what's up, B-Dub? B-Dub, how's your day treating you so far? How's B-Dub doing today? Let's see, Danger NATO and Orby, welcome in, guys. I guess it's more responsive. Watching the Cardinals winning. I got the A's game already pulled up. This feels laggy, guys. I'm sorry. I got the A's game pulled up, but they haven't started playing yet. They have blown the last 2 games in late innings. I'm looking forward to getting swept today. Well. I can't think of the name of the tool. I want to make a pun, Snacker. There's a tool that they use, and the guy walks around and he can feel for where the well is. I'm gonna look it up real fast. All right, well tool to find water. I want to make a pun, but I can't remember what it's called. Oh God, now they're giving me actual science tools, like olden days tool, dowsing rod. I guess maybe it's called water witching. Yeah, witching tool. Well, said the water witcher, right? Because he's looking to make a well. Anyways, sorry, I worked way too hard for that. It's the snacker tool. This is like my 4th time trying to get a game. It feels bad today on the show. Oh, this one's responsive. Watch my opponent back out now. But this one feels responsive. Got that going for us. Hey, lost my account. Thank you very much for sending a rose. Excuse me, not rose. A heart me. Puts you on the TikTok team. Thank you for the lightning bolts as well. You know what? The lights turned on and they're not connected. Dang it. They're not flashing over here on my side. So let me turn them off and try turning them back on again in this whole thing. What does it mean when a player gets on the restricted list? Are you talking about Ketel Marte? Or are we talking about like on MLB The Show? All right, the lights on my side are not responding. Dang it. So I'm not going to see when the lights flash the way they're supposed to. I thought they were fine. Yeah, Marte, allegedly, supposedly, with Marte, he's like abandoned the team or something, but I don't know if that's really true. So I'm guessing we'll find out the whole story eventually with Marte. Hey, what's going on, Black Sheep? How are you, buddy? But yeah, apparently Marte's can be quite the diva. Is it like when the receiver does a holdout? I mean, they might be somewhat similar, but I think it's probably different, the restricted list for Major League Baseball, because each sport has its own languaging and things. But this isn't a holdout situation. I think it's a Marte not wanting to be a member of the Diamondbacks any longer and probably acting a fool with them. So what I understood was he went with the team to Boston, but then they penciled him into the lineup and he didn't show up. So he was messing around Boston that day. And I don't know what's happened since. I forgot to read up on it yesterday. Any of you guys that follow them closer, I'd love to hear what's going on if you happen to know what's going on with them. We are live on the purple and red apps as well, if you'd like to join this stream over there. Lost my account. Thank you for the rose today. Getting the chat hyped up has lost my account. DonyellFreak just shared the stream. I hope you guys will share as well. At 100 followers, we'll do a massive pack opening. I got a few decent packs right now. We'll buy some more if we need to. Lost my account. Thanks for sharing the stream. Oh, Brutally Honest Sports is here. The best part of his day. if we're keeping it a buck. B-Dub, thanks for sharing the stream. And that one beyond the grasp of Rollins for me. I see him taking the lead. Let's just throw over, see if we can pick him over. That's funny. Brutally honest. They didn't have video back in those days.
What you got?
Maybe the audio from the radio broadcast leaked, but yeah, there's no video. There's no talkies back in my high school days. All right, we're pounding the sinker inside. That's what he said. And we'll get the swing and the miss, so got that going for us. Didn't know we rolled like that. Hey, we're rolling, bud. Rolling on a river. Like who sang that one? Creedence Clearwater Revival, right? Do you believe him? No. Brutally honest is just yeah, he's a troll account. But he's a decent troll. Michael Jackson, and do you remember the pet monkey? Anybody remember Jackson's monkey's name? I do. Is that right? Lost my account? I remember the name being Bubbles. So people would make jokes about, you know, blowing bubbles. But it's a double entendre. Little wordplay. Alvarez gets us a hit. And we're in business here with 2 outs. Maybe. I don't know. In business is probably stretching it. But we got a runner on. Got that going for us. Bad swing. I was looking for a sinker away. Not going to get it because he doesn't throw the sinker ball. I'm trying to refresh Lumia stream, guys. We'll see if that works. Let me test the lights. And he's not able to get it. Let's see. Did I see the Pete Alonso home run that was rolled foul? No, I didn't see it. Lost my account says it was a fair ball. All right, lights are flashing behind me, but not to the side of me, which is annoying. Tristan, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Tristan. Shano, thank you for resubscribing. 59 PPs. Oh my God, Shano, it's been a long time that we've known each other. Thank you for all the support through the years, Shano. Jackson, thank you for sharing the stream. We'd like everybody to follow, share, and like. They're in TikTok chat. Tristan, who do you root for as a baseball fan? As in, who's your favorite baseball team? Everything looks a little different being in closer to the monitor too. It's weird. I'm unplugging my lights and trying to plug them back in and see if that helps with the connection. They're Wi-Fi connected. These the ones behind me and the ones that are on the side. Ones on the side have been acting up since I switched out the desk. Oh, what's going on? If it isn't Ray. Who do the Niners play this preseason week? I don't know who Seattle plays, honestly.
That's a ball.
Let's see. If you see the trajectory of it, Braves fan for Tristan. Needed the Braves to win. That's what happens when the best team in baseball loses. I'm reading in chat. The party can get started now. Chaotic Monkeys here. Niners, Chargers. Well, that game's tonight, isn't it? I think we have that game on CSN for the watch along broadcast. B-Dub confirming it's the Chargers. Oh, and I ran that way too far inside. It's not my intention at all. Turn it that far in. So I'm messing with the lights again. I know we were messing with lights yesterday. I thought I had them sorted out. I thought wrong. So sorry, guys. You'll hear me complaining about that for a while. I don't know if I like this Grant Holmes card much or not, to be honest with you guys. That's a great bunt. Wasn't expecting him to bunt with a slow runner at second, but he drops it in on me. All right, so behind me, they're doing their normal thing, but inside of me, they're not connected up. I guess I'll mess with them after the game. Let's see. Always complaining. Yes. Complaining about being Super Bowl champions. We're not going to force the runner. Let's see. So Clay or Grant? Clay or Grant what, buddy? I'm sorry, I missed something in chat. I can't get it out here with Clay Holmes. Oh, that's what you're asking. Which Holmes it is? Yeah, it's the Clay Holmes card. I didn't pitch well with him the first game either, so I may not stay with him. Oh, thanks, Shauno. Probably better to let that go foul because it's definitely going to be a run. Be nice to get a double play ball, catcher to first, if possible. So Wally Joyner, Wally's World at the plate. Shoot. We're just going to get the out at first. Load up a bad throw. Jax, welcome in. Thanks for following, Jax. Need a pop-up or something. 7-stream watch streak for Shauno. Thanks, Shauno. Maurer's been a little hit and miss this last 4 or 5 days. Now we're locked in, I think, for the most part. Okay, so he's getting the productive outs here. In this inning, we got some work cut out for us. So B-Dub, Ray, are you guys going to watch the 49er game or not? I'm not planning to watch the Seahawks games in the preseason. Unless it just happens to be one of those days where I'm just home doing nothing and the game's on. It's like, yeah, sure, have it on in the background. But like planning my week around it or something, no. But not, that's me. You guys might be more into preseason games. Let's see, Hutch, Jordan, all of you guys, welcome aboard. Not supporting the boys, says Solo. That's why they lost. You guys ready for the question of the day today or no? Maybe you're ready for the question of the day yesterday. Thanks, Carter. B-Dub's going to lock in for 5 minutes. Work offered you tickets to the Colts game. You got no interest in preseason for chaotic. Could have took Solo with you. All right, we got new followers. Elijah coming in. Jax, Elijah. Who do you guys root for? Today's question of the day is this. Are today's players actually better, or do they have better training? So are today's players actually better, or do they just have better training? I thought today's pregame show would be on, but it's not. I'm going to turn off the TV behind. Human species has evolved, says Solo. It probably has. You're a college football fan. You can't stand the NFL. They don't have enough heart, says Elijah. They have better steroids, says Chaotic. They can't be detected. They could be true. Bummer. Hit the previous pitch really hard. Got on top of that one for the double play. What's going on, Big C? How's your day treating you?
Ball, that's in.
Athletically, of course, is Solo. Guy is hitting Holmes pretty well in the early going. Got to use bear down. Maybe I could have got out of the jam last time. He's turned on that deal. That was way inside. Did he keep it fair? Yep, it's off the pole. Humans in the 1600s like barely 6 foot tall. I think it was a lack of nutrition though. Look at where that ball was. That ball was way inside. How did he keep that thing fair? I don't know, but Holmes getting on my nerves, I'll tell you that much. Tulowitzki going to make the stop, but not get the out. A's are not on yet. I'll turn it on when they're on. But I just turned off my TV set. It was like some infomercial thing. It was just being distracting. The lights changing behind me. Turned his hands, you guess. Yeah, he must have turned the hands in well. But no, yeah, you're exactly right, Solo. I think a lot of people were short up until, what did they say, the Industrial Revolution, and then they were able to process food and farm better. So then the average height went up quite a bit. I imagine people that had a lot of resources, though, probably tended to have taller offspring and be taller themselves. Should watch the Cardinals. I don't think I will. M55, welcome aboard. Today's the day to complain about Mark Kotze. And complain about Mark Kotze, we will. But what's going on with the Cardinal game? Tell me what you guys are seeing. In 2,200, 2,200, kids are going to be 7 foot tall at 10 years old, says Solo. Possibly. Everybody's going to be walking around looking like Wimby. They're not going to be able to use my desk, unfortunately for them. Baseball at noon, baseball at night, hot take maybe. I think the A's game is like 10 something. 10:40? I don't know. Okay, so I'm messing with these lights over here, and the lights are, yeah, we're messing with each other. Lights are not wanting to turn on now. They turned right on earlier, but they're not connected up to the Wi-Fi or something. So, yeah, another day if you guys hear me complain about that. Right, Figgins looking to get us a runner. We need it, and we got it for now.
Hey, he beat it out.
Hope everybody will be like Aiden. Please follow, share, and like. 100 followers. We'll do a big pack opening for you guys. Huge pack opening coming your way. Spread the word of the stream like Aiden's doing. Let's see. Big C says 2 of the Rookie of the Year candidates are playing in that Cardinal game. Are they both on the Cardinals or are they on other teams? Yeah, I mean, he kept pitching in. I was thinking he might go back in there, but didn't react to it. Huge pack opening. Monstrous pack opening. All right, different teams. JJ and somebody else is aided. All right, this is smashed by Willie McGee, and we got a runner coming around to score. Oh, Sal Stewart. Yeah, Stewart's supposed to be a pretty big prospect, right? Yeah, that's going to be it for Lats, but he used Lats as the opener. Let's see who's coming in to eat up the bulk of the innings. It's going to be Jose Soriano coming aboard. He'll throw to third there. Guess he was expecting me to try to take 2.
Ball, that's in. Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
See, B-Dub says we all need the Cardinals to win. I don't need it. I think that's bye-bye baseball. Welcome to the game, Soriano. All right, so Soriano gets got by Ray Durham. Durham showing the power. Hey, user, welcome in. User's in the red chat. Snuck in there. How's your day going, user? That's a good pitch. I don't think Alvarez got enough, but he gave it a ride. 98 off the bat. Needed it more down the line. Let's see. Bo Paul, welcome aboard. How are you, Bo? Hope you guys will follow on TikTok and on the other platforms as well. We're chatting with all the buddies over in the purple app and the red app today. We are three-way streaming. You know how to get a lot of free stubs, says B-Dub. B-Dub, that's the type of information you share with the buddies. Lay it on us, B-Dub. It's been a good inning, and we've erased the 4-run deficit still in the at-bat. Hey, what's up, Mr. Peekaboo? You guys remember Peekaboo Street, downhill skier? No, nobody's old enough to know Peekaboo Street. If you guys haven't done so, please follow Shano, please follow Solo, and please follow Monkey in the chat. Monkey needs 50 on the Kyle on the Scene account so we can get some live streams when he goes on vacation. So please help him out, help me out, because I want to see what he's up to when he's out and about Germany way. Figgins trying to get those runs back right now. You have to go to your inventory, then go to players, sell the duplicate ones. Oh, come on, B-Dub. I thought you were going to drop the knowledge of the ages on us. Everybody knows to sell duplicate players, B-Dub. Hey, what's up, Truckit? How's your day going, buddy? Great to see you, Truckin'. Yeah, we had the pitch out, we had everything going, and he still swipes the base. Let's see if we can get him on the backdoor play. Truckin' and Jose, thank you guys both, respectively, for sending a heart me today. Jose, I'm getting ready to watch the A's whenever that game gets started, so I'll be on the Fire Kotze train soon enough. And he'll swipe it with Vigan, so he's running well. You had that many duplicates? You played the whole season without selling off your doubles? Truckin', thanks for the Go Popular. All right, and he will take the lead right back. And Clay Holmes got to go. Who's your guys' 5-man rotation currently, for those of you that are in here? Does it look like I'm a Raiders fan, Grayson? Do you not see the Seahawk championship banner over there? I can't turn my hand far enough. But no, I'm not a Raider fan. Now, my friends in chat, some of them are Raider fans. So we got love for the Raider Nation, but I'm not a Raider fan. There's no Raider references in the office. Yeah, is Brody still relevant or no? This is just wearing me out. Everything is just a weak rounder up the middle. I mean, you are popular, says Truckin'. You had a lot of Yankee Diamonds. You don't want to watch. You feel like you have to watch them. Yes, it does feel like work tuning into these A's games. Let's go with Lats here and see if he can slow things down. Do Raiders fans know what a championship banner is, says Chaotic Monkey.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
You had Whitey Ford for B-Dub. PlayStation's in maintenance? I'm on PlayStation. I don't know what's going on, Jay. You saw Oakland. It's okay, Grace. Yeah, I like the A's. Of course, they used to be in Oakland. I like the Warriors. They used to be in Oakland. But I like the Seahawks for NFL. Added me on MLB The Show. I saw a certain chaotic moderator added me on PlayStation. I added him yesterday. Let's see. No, we don't. We know pain, suffering, and loyalty, says Jose. They're all gone. Yep, they're all gone except for the Valkyrie. They're supposed to be based out of Oakland, but they play in the Chase Center in San Francisco. I think that's just a poor marketing attempt from Lake Up, but yeah, you got WNBA, and you have the Oakland Soul and the Oakland Roots for some soccer action and stuff there. Oh, I don't think I knew it was you, bud. I'm pretty sure I declined it. I don't know if you can resend it, B-Dub, but yeah, I usually don't add random accounts unless I know who that random account is. If it would have been B-Dub 646, I would have known it was you. Grayson Ranger fan. Who's your favorite Rangers player of all time?
Ball.
Oh, I thought he was running. I was looking for the double steal toss out attempt at least.
Hoo-yah.
Aiden saying Brewers. Brewers have some of the better announcers, is what I was reading. There's an awful announcing, um, play-by-play announcer ranking thing that they did, or not play-by-play, like the entire broadcast crew. The A's have the worst crew with Dallas Braden, Jenny Cavanaugh, Chris Carey, and those guys. We are out for a rip, buddy. We're ripping with Stomper. How you doing, Tad? DeGrom looking for 500K. You think Odor or Hamilton? Those are good answers. Too bad about Hamilton's career, and honestly, too bad about his life. Interesting guy, super talented. Didn't make the most of all his ability, you know, as we all know for Hamilton. Everybody on TikTok, we'd love you to follow and stick around with us. If we hit 100 followers, we're going to do a big pack opening today.
That's the ball.
It's one of those stolen base type of days. Favorite second baseman of all time? It's a really good question, man. I enjoyed the guys when I was a kid, you know, but they had Glenn Hubbard, they had Mike Gallego and Tony Phillips there throughout the championship years. Phillips was probably the best player career-wise out of that group. Mark Ellis was good for so long. I probably have to go Ellis though. Vargas, thanks for following. Vargas, who is your favorite baseball team? Pitching in, and he will get me out. I thought that was dropping in. Boy, A's taking a lot of L's. Hey, Grayson, thanks for jumping in. Lights behind me are flashing for you, and it's good to have you join us in the community. All right, who's ready for the question of the day? It bears repeating. Here we go. Are today's players better, or do they just have better training? Yeah, A's Cubs World Series would be a movie.
No, that's
Although I want it
outside.
next year, not in 2030. Next year they're still in California. 2030 they should be in Nevada. Brentley Bender, welcome in, Brentley. The double B.
Nope, ball.
The problem is that they have it. Everybody should have it. Padre fan.
That's the ball.
Yeah, we'll pop him up here to Adley. Side guy, welcome in, and our opponent is gone. So we got that going for us. What's up, Michael Collins? Michael Collins. I was thinking of Phil Collins in the air of the night and all that stuff. I was going to make a pun, but yeah, different guy. All right. I'm going to try for like 1 minute here to talk to you guys. Also to get my other lights, my fill lights to reset. They have been a mess since moving them in and out of this office, and I don't really know why. But they have the little connections in the back, and they all connect to each other and they stack up. They're similar to those, but those are a much better set. And these sit on my desk, and right now they're not one to turn on at all, so it's usually not great. I'm gonna try unplugging them and plugging them back in. But when you guys follow, hey, I'm up close. When you guys follow, I see the lights flash in front of me, and it's like, okay, I know there's an action that happened too. So there we go. Got the connection in a little tighter in the back. Now, got most of them lit up. All right, now I got all 9 lit up. They stack together, and then you can make like the little shapes and stuff. Anyhow, I don't recommend Colo Light unless they want to send me some more free lights one of these days, because they fell off whenever I was trying to work with them. Now I got them lit up, but now I got to see if I can get them connected up with Lumia Stream. So I'm gonna turn off the lights behind me. I'm gonna turn them back on, and hopefully they just act right. Just stop acting up. We'll see. But the show must go on. Lights or no lights. Those are on. Let me do a test follower. Hey, they're flashing green. All right, they're working now. See, now you see the green light flash on my face. Yeah, I got to be more careful with the phrasing because I know some of you guys will make a joke about everything. But yeah, now the lights are locked in. So everybody follow now for flashing lights. Let's see. He's your uncle. Phil Collins is your uncle? Do you play the drums, Michael? Yeah, green light, good night, chat. Michael, he wishes he played the drums. Solo's pointing. When did the A's go out and get swept today? God, they had 2 games very close to being in the bag, and they choked them both the last 2 nights. All right, they don't play till 11:10, so you got 30 minutes roughly of anticipation of the A's taking the L. All right, we did get the win, hopefully on the road to World Series. I need to lock in. Shano, if you're listening, that logo goes hard, man. I'm gonna type the same thing in case you had to step away from your computer. Here, I'm downloading the logo out of Discord. You have him as the dog of the day. You changed it to Solo. Is there a 100 overall in MLB? No, they haven't done the corny 2K stuff yet. Who knows though? They might soon. Hey, what's up, Lindsay and Oscampo fan? Sorry guys, I missed your message there for a minute. Kind of like the format of the live on the red platform. Right on, Oscampo fan. You know what? I was at 780 like a week ago, and then I fell off, Michael. So I'm not actually close right now. But now that I'm sitting closer to my monitor, maybe I'll play better. See the ball, hit the ball. What a novel concept. Let's see. You're gonna play around on Fortnite and talk to us for Brentley. Brentley, how good are you at Fortnite? Side guy, thanks for following, Side. There's a young man named Alex Gokil. Alex is he's a fellow streamer. He doesn't win every big tournament, but he wins a lot of them. One of the best guys that I know. I don't know what's happening, guys. Streamer luck here, but we are cruising suddenly, and suddenly we've won 2 games. GG's. We need some more opponents to disconnect. Let's see, Emmanuel, welcome in. Thanks for following, Emmanuel. Lights are flashing for you. They're flashing on my face. They're flashing behind me. Let's pitch Dustin May again. Dustin May gets to double dip on this one. I'm using the Brewers Dustin May. I was really good with the Cardinals Dustin May, so I'm hoping this one will be all right for me. But he's got the boost here with Gagne boost, rocking a Dodger themed team. It looks like. All right, so we're just into Hall of Fame. So now I need to really lock in boys and girls. All right, I won't be reading chat for this entire game. Not just play. Yeah, let's see how we go. 100 followers, big pack opening. You guys know what to do. Share with your friends. Spread the word to your neighbors. All the good stuff. Take out a billboard. Let them know DonyellFreak's live. Oh, we're laying out, getting dirty, but we just missed it. Oh, Windsor's there. What's up, Windsor? Windsor, welcome back to the stream, sir. Windsor, thank you for sending the heart me to our chat. Puts you on the TikTok team. You guys are on the team. Good things happen for this year community. Jackie Robinson, more like Smacky. Almost took it off Otako for the homer. I have a lot of interest in Aaron Judge, although Judge, he said a few things that I don't care for recently regarding the A's move. So I lost some of the excitement around Aaron. But Judge is from my mom's hometown, really small town in California. So I paid attention to him back when he was a high school prospect. The Athletics actually drafted him out of high school, Tad, but he at the time he was willing to forego becoming a professional to go play college baseball and then re-enter the draft after his college career was done. So he went to Fresno State. I believe he was part of the national championship team that Fresno State had years ago, and then he got drafted by the Yankees. So he's a big deal there as far as that little farming community. Spam cutters, says YG. All right. Dustin May is the designated pitcher. He's pitching on both sides of this one. My first time seeing Hall of Fame in a week or two, so timing was a little wonky that time, guys. Need to see some pitches here. Topanga fell off, though, Tad. At least that's what they told me. Windsor, are the Raiders playing tonight? I was just about to ask you, are the Raiders lined up today, or is it Friday or Saturday? Ray Durham just hit it where the defenders are not. Haven't listened to it in a while. I meant as a baseball player, Tad. Project Stomper is all the rage nowadays. I went to sleep thinking about Project Stomper. Then another request. And as you probably could tell, I don't have my request pop up, so I'll need to remember to do it after a game or after stream to go look for you, B-Dub. Today versus Houston. Bad news for Houston. They're taking on the Raiders.
No, that's it.
That's got to be towards the end of the bat to drop. Yeah, it's not going to. He got a cool dive animation. I don't think he needed it. It is what it is. Why does Alvarez look like 2014 LeBron? They do kind of look alike. All right, guys, I think I got the lights finished out. No, I'll add you, B-Dub. I'll add the moderators for sure and the VIPs and stuff like that. The random kid that comes in and wants to get added, I don't usually take all the time to worry about it. I don't know what Ty's asking me, guys, but if Ty deserves to get banned, go for it. If I was a bird, what would be my favorite snack? Well, besides yourself, Wyatt, because you're a snack, my favorite snack would be some Smackin' seeds. I'd be sure to use code DF at Smackin' to get 10% off and share with all my little bird buddies. So remember code DF for Smackin'. He teed me up for it, Aiden. Aiden, you are good at this game. My favorite flavor, I like the original flavor. I like the cracked pepper. The churro flavor is another favorite as well. Well, gave up the walk. Good at bat for my opponent. And it's going to escalate quickly. Shohei, with bad intentions, takes one deep on me, so don't like that. Do I have a job? Are you applying to be a sugar daddy, Ty, or what's going on with you? I don't think we want Ty in the community, TikTok mods. Seems like Ty is going to be annoying, but I don't know. You guys give him a chance to redeem himself if you want. The Biff, welcome in, Biff.
That's the ball.
Oh, I think you did ask about Gatorade, Aiden, as a matter of fact. Oh yeah, this is a different one, Tad. We're multi-streaming, so we're chatting with our friends in every platform today. Construction worker Ty. Yes. Been doing some pipe laying. Keep an eye on him, B-Dub. If you want to give him 5 minutes in the gulag to get his mind right, go for it. First he came in and asked some sus question, which I don't even know what it meant. Don't think I want to. And he's asking if I have a job. Bacon grease eater. All right. So Ty, this is a wholesome community here. What's the gulag you're new? It's a 5-minute timeout is what the gulag is.
Nope. Ball.
Full time, no benefits, exactly. Right, long run for Willie McGee, but Willie's fast. He'll grab it. Gave up 2, though, on the Shohei Bob. Yeah, it's a bad place. Yep. You know, I have this jug on here a lot. It's a hydro jug. I got it from TikTok Shop. We love TikTok Shop. They sent me the sample, but I should try to get a jug sponsor. Like a permanent one where I have a code, because I have that on stream constantly.
That's a ball.
All right, let me lock in, guys. Everybody in chat, give me the lock emoji. I need to lock in. Wow, I can hit the ball foul just as well when I'm twice as close to the monitor as I can when I'm further away.
Ball.
And we'll draw a walk. Hey, Aiden, I'm locked in. I got a walk. Got that going for us. Is that good? Good pitch there. I was looking at her half, so I didn't want to pull in and hit it weak somewhere. Quickly 0-2. He's attacking Willie Castro. Yeah, that's protecting. Got a little underneath that one. I think it's Jackie Robinson in left field. Walks help, especially down to 1 homer away. Thoughts on the Hawks getting Arnold and Diggs? I'll give you my thoughts. Give me yours as well, Ethan.
That's in. Ball.
I saw somebody say, you know, they lost some depth at linebacker, or excuse me, defensive back after the Super Bowl championship during this past offseason. They drafted a lot of rookies to fill those gaps. But, you know, rookies are rookies, and getting some veterans in there to compete for the spots and increase the depth is probably a good idea. There's a lot of Seahawks fans that think Diggs won't make the roster, but I don't know.
Ball.
With Arnold, he seems like he's got some real serious stuff around him, so hopefully he's okay legally, and you know they actually didn't do anything that he's being accused of. Yeah, cheap couple of all-pro level guys that have already carved out their niche. I don't know what happened to Diggs. I mean, he's only 27, but his production went way down. And his brother always seems to be a knucklehead, so I don't know if he'll end up being a distraction, but who knows if he even makes the roster. But if those guys go in and look way sharper than the rookies do, you know, the rookies sometimes can get hidden to the IR, or they can get stashed away on practice squads, depending which rookie it is, you know, in the mix. Yeah, what's going on with GTA? Is GTA bringing the hype up now with these leaks? Are these leaks scheduled? Do you think these leaks are just viral marketing? And I chased up a little bit on that one, so I've been swinging high on a couple of pitches there. It was when I got to 2 strikes. Got to remember he likes to go with those. Let's see. So Biff God was our most recent follower. We need 100 followers for a big pack opening. We got to get it before time runs out. Now my timer's on the other side, so I got to get used to pointing over there. If you guys are browsing, come on in and talk sports with us. If you're in the chat, we'd love you to share the stream, bring your buddies in, and make me stream all day. Tad says, your friend told me the same person leaked GTA 5 ages ago. Might be somebody that works for Rockstar that wants the views or something. Wow, that was a good tag. What are you doing? I was watching Shrek yesterday. I don't know what Jimmy Rollins is doing. Jimmy Rollins did a little dance step in there. Shout out to Zach Attack. Zach Attack, thanks for being here. How's your day treating you, Zach? Yes, I finally put together the new desk that's adjustable and kind of had to rearrange things. Um, you've done so much content creation, you know how it is where you get things to like 90% of how you want it, but you still want to change some things out. Want to change out some of the background behind me and different things too, but way better than it was. I need to go through and do some cable management now before it gets out of control. I was using these things, but just still figuring out how I want everything to line up and make sure everything's connected up the right way. But yeah, a little bit new setup. I got a new 40-inch flat screen behind the monitors, so I can monitor all the games. And I'm gonna watch A's and Royals here in a little bit. This morning here for the West Coast. I mounted the TV just a little low. I want to put the TV in before I built the desk because this is a heavy desk that I put together. So I brought the desk in and assembled it in this room. And now I wish the TV was up like 6 inches. So I don't know if I'm gonna mess with it or just see if I get accustomed to it. Because the desk I can raise it up, but honestly at the lowest setting it feels pretty good. But there's just a little overlap of the top of the monitor to the very bottom of the TV, but not bad. But yeah, it's a smart TV. It's a Roku 40-inch television. My wife won it at McDonald's. We went to McDonald's to meet Super Grimace because they had the little drive-through posters. My kids were excited to meet Grimace, and we just thought we were going to get some free Big Macs or something, and we did. But they had a raffle drawing thing where you wrote your name down on the ticket, and we get home and they called her and she won the TV. So it's like, what are we gonna do with an extra TV? We didn't have a spot that we needed, and I thought, well, instead of using the little TV that I had off to the side, could put it up in here and use it. So that's going to be its purpose. Cole with the baseball, welcome in. Thanks for following, Cole. Who do you support as a baseball fan? Joker, I'm getting used to being close to the monitor again. The ball looks too big, so I don't know how to hit it, Joker. But we're 2-0 on the session. This is the first game on Hall of Fame today, though, Joker. So, there's always that all-star to Hall of Fame jump where your eyes need to kind of acclimate to the speed going up. I think the break is more severe, too, on Hall of Fame. If I consider connecting HDMI, I did. Yep, I did do that. So, for whatever reason, I may have plugged into the wrong spot. Wasn't able to get that to work, but it has a way to just like Bluetooth it right to the TV too. So I can use the TV as a third monitor when I want to, and that's going to be really handy on my pirate days when the Seahawks game is not on locally for me through the cable box. And if I need to do some work where I need, that third monitor, I may use it that way. And I have room over here for an extra monitor too. Right now I have the lights that flash. There's 2 sets of them. One's just sitting here on this thing, but I could rearrange those. I could put another monitor. So I may end up going 3 monitors with the smart TV as a 4th monitor eventually. I think it would just be like a reading monitor. I don't think I need another gaming one. But sometimes when you're editing or you're doing multiple tasks at once, it'd be good to have that extra screen possibly. So I should snap some pictures and share them with you guys in the Discord server. You know the meme where he goes, I'm going to break my monitor, I swear. No, I don't know that meme format. I should check it out. I've been diving into a lot of memes lately because the A's have been so bad these last couple months, where I've been remaking the meme with AI. But I just have it like switched over to an A's fan. So there's like the little crying cat with a thumbs up. And there's also a crying cat that has a game controller. Like I've switched both of those to be an A's fans. Yesterday when the A's were up 5-1, I got the Michael Scott meme format where he says I'm prepared to be hurt again or something like that. And I said switch him to being an A's fan. So they put a green and gold tie on Michael Scott, and the A's cap, and sure enough, they choked that lead and lost the game. So it was like perfect timing on the meme, because I just felt they were going to blow the game. Sure enough, they did. OJ, welcome in. Thanks for following, OJ. Ask your parents for a laptop for the birthday so you can have the portable computer for the different things that you do. Oh, that would be awesome, Zach. Is there any particular model that you're looking at as far as the laptop? I guess the laptops have gotten way more powerful from the time I started streaming, which was roughly 10 years now that I've been streaming, to where they are today. Because back then, the recommendation was like you couldn't even run OBS on a lot of the laptops. They weren't strong enough. They didn't have enough memory. But now people are able to do so much on the laptops that they must be significantly stronger. Found one at Best Buy and they got a sell on it. I hope that all works out. Laptops price have gone down 40% over the last 4 years, says Tad. Big screen TVs have gone down a lot too. I saw somebody saying the reason the TVs are going down is because they're listening devices and they're gathering all our data. And I hate to be cynical, but there is some truth to that though too, right? The smart TVs, they can listen to you and pick up your home habits, so to speak. I took forever to break. He might throw me out here at third. That's a nice play. Yeah, I was kind of stunned that he got the catch, thinking that it should have dropped in for a hit. But I mean, it's MLB The Show. What do you expect? And then I delayed sit the runner, so I should have been actually locked in a little bit more there on the running. But I'm just getting used to all my new stuff, so I'll blame it on that. But yeah, it's every device, right? You have a conversation and then your smartphone starts serving you ads about whatever you were talking about. That stuff isn't coincidence. And I know they might say, "Oh, we respect your privacy. You know, we respect your data." Yeah, sure you do. And I'm guessing some companies are more ethical than others, but yeah, they're not all ethical. My opponent has one hit. It came after a walk, and it was a home run for Shohei, and that's the difference in the game at this moment. We're both pitching Dustin May. And I think we're both pitching the Brewer Dustin May card. If you guys are browsing TikTok, jump on in. We are multi-streaming, so we're chatting with the buddies in the purple platform at the moment. We got a good question of the day today for you guys. I'll read it off in just a moment. I'll paste it in chat as well. That way, if you're not able to hear the stream, but you're reading the stream and watching the gameplay, you'll see it come across. Paste this in for the TikTok guys. Here, but are today's players actually better, or do they just have better training? And I think it's one of those questions where you can't for sure know the answer, but you can speculate on it. And the question of the day, usually gets us something to talk about. Me and your buddy were just talking about this, as Zach. Like, I definitely think if you could put Babe Ruth or Ted Williams on the modern training regimen back in their day, they would have put up even better stats. But there is youth level. There's learning the game properly, at least as we understand it, more now than there was if you grew up on a farm in the 1900s or something, though too. Kobe also got stem cell therapy. I'd love it if there was a blog posting coming. We got a new follower, and it's Xander with the red X. Xander, how are you? Who do you support as a baseball fan? Thanks for making the lights flash in my office. All right, so lost my account. He's not a fan of Kinley. Pirates fan for Xander. I watched the Pirates and Tigers game yesterday. Those back-to-back homers to walk it off was peak baseball. Who is your favorite Pirate, past and present, if I could ask Xander? Team better training for Tad. And it can apply to all sports. We don't have to just talk baseball necessarily. Right, he's in the slide step. We got to be careful when he's doing that. Somebody subscribed on the red platform. Thanks for being a Red Chat subscriber. Love it if you could hit the thumbs up on this live video as well. Paul Skeens. What's going on with Skeen's velocity, in your opinion? Do you think he's pitching with injury right now? Had a big rip there with Rollins. Staying in the slide step here. I mean, I think people understand the math a lot more and can run a lot more simulation and know what to do in those tough, you know, shove fold scenarios, Tad. Um, versus, you know, Slim Amarillo or Doyle Brunson's day where they just had to rely on their brain and the memory. Like you can do a lot more training in simulation now than you could have then, having to sit there and wait for somebody to deal it out and, you know, learn the hard way, so to speak. Well, let's see. We will make it in. My buddy Zach says, the roughest part about this question is the training part. You think, if anything, medical advances would also helped a ton. Yeah, I agree. A lot of guys that would have been playing injured the remainder of their career with a torn meniscus or something, where they just like, oh, that guy lost all his speed. Now they can go in, have surgery. Sometimes they come back faster, running faster, throwing harder than when they went in. His arm is not going back as far as it was last year, says B-Dub on the Paul Skeens question. So weird. All the years I've been gaming over here and reading chat over here, and I swapped it. So I'm still getting used to it, guys. Sorry if I missed anything in chat over this next week or two while I get acclimated to it. Just got a piece of that one with Durham. Good pitch. Let's see. Zach Attack says Sandy Koufax's career ended over a UCL injury. If Tommy John surgery was around, it might have saved Sandy Koufax from retiring at 30 years old. Let's see. The last 2 years of your degree will basically be about this, says Tad. Skeens is hurt. He's also learning to pitch instead of throwing hard because he is predictable, says Star Slapper. New follower is Skogs. Welcome aboard, Skogs. Thank you for connecting with us. Hey, I see Anthony Basada in. Anthony, I've been thinking about you. I should have messaged, but how's everything going, Anthony? I was wondering if you guys decided to move out, or if you're still out here in California, and definitely hope your mom's doing well. Pitched pretty well in this game, and I've got runners on. I'm on the wrong side of this at the moment. Opponent deserves credit for pitching out of here. JMO, flattery gets you everywhere. Thank you, JMO. I imagine you're looking cute today, too. I could only see you. Yeah, I think I'm caught up on chat. He's also trying to save his arm because he is getting out of pit, says Star Slapper. Okay, here's Jordan stepping in. Bummer. Timing was okay. I noticed he had pitched in from the previous at bat, so I was looking for one to pull, and I got underneath it too far. When I logged in yesterday, I thought it said 9 days. So I'm pretty sure 8 days to Weekend Classic. So I believe next Friday. See, being a Marlins fan makes you sick, says JMO. It could be worse. You could have grown up during the Batch Brother era and still, for some reason, like the A's as a franchise.
That's the ball. Outside.
Dude, at 50K, we're going to have a big celebration. I don't know what we're doing, but we'll do something cool for 50K. Haven't really thought about it yet. That's kind of a different animation, right? The third base animation was different. The layout was different. That was cool. Not that I wanted to be retired, but, you know, nice play from him. Football Legend Clips. Thank you for following Football Legend. Cooper, I'm good. How are you doing, Cooper? That's a good one to hit, and I got it in on the handle. Watching Pete Alonso home run being taken away hurts. I haven't seen this Alonso thing. People have been talking about it a lot today. I should go pull up the clip. Do you know what the collection is for tomorrow? Jerry, to be honest, I didn't even know there was a collection tomorrow, so no. I'm out of the loop on it. Cam PT2, welcome in. Assuming that's Cam Part 2. Thanks for joining us, Cam. Oh, God. It's almost time. Almost time for the A's to get swept out in Kansas City. Let me turn the TV set back on. All right, here we go. But yeah, the Pete Alonso thing sounds bad.
That's a ball.
All right, what am I looking at? Oh, Jack in the Box commercial. Are you guys still enjoying Jack in the Box with the big head Jack guy, or do you think he's played out? I think it's been Jack in the Box, the same format since my late teens. Like, I want to say Jack was around. It may have been longer than that too, but like I remember him being around when I was like 16, 17. So that was, you know, long time back now. Marlins are so consistently inconsistent. Good chance you guys end up at 81-81. All right, Shohei, he's the difference in the game. He homered earlier. The yard is going to hold this one. It's going to be Gage Jump on the hill for the Athletics today. A's really should have cleared house by now, but Kate still has a job. Henry Bolte, Jeff McNeil, Zach Geloff, Lawrence Butler, Max Muncy, Carlos Cortez, Brian Servin, Donovan Walton, and Daryl Hernandez will be playing for the A's another day without Jacob Wilson. And there's a lot of other A's that have fallen to the disabled list. Not today, Jacob. Today's going to be a bad day for the Royals. They got Randy Dobnak, whatever it is. That guy looks like he's great. 8 games, 6 starts. He's got an ERA under 2 at 1.73. So he'll probably feast against the Athletics, to be honest. Yeah, that lineup is woof. Where's Soderstrom and Kurtz and Langoliers, Rooker, Wilson, a lot of star power is missing. All right, we're 2-0 in rank today. We're looking to rally here this last third of the game. All right, so Bolte leading it off for the Athletics. If anybody wants to watch with me. I missed Denzel Clark, too, on that A's lineup. All right, we'll put it in play with Castro, but nothing good off that one. Back to full strength. Too bad it's too late, says Jacob. Is the Royals manager on the hot seat, Jacob, or were they just dealing with injuries this year? Because I'm surprised you guys didn't have a better season there in the Central than you have. This is a perfect contact swing. I was just trying to hit it against this shift, and I did. But unfortunately, it's where Singleton can get it. Oh, maybe the Nationals team a handful of years ago. I want to say it was 2020 or something like that. They only won like 85 games. Only 60 games full lineup. All right, so I pitched well with May, other than give up the home run. But I mean, I have to score runs. But readjusting to Hall of Fame, the problem is I'll probably drop into All-Star for this next game, and it depends on my opponent's rating if I'll play an All-Star game or a Hall of Fame game. I'd rather just play on Hall of Fame and get accustomed to it. Royals player coming up a little bit slowly. I think it was Michael Massey at second base. Dove for the Bolte hit in the center field. It's a 162 game season for baseball. Yeah, they start in the spring and they play nearly every day. You might get like 2 or 3 days off in the whole month. It's not as physically demanding as, you know, playing basketball. No disrespect to baseball players, but, you know, basketball, you need that night off, travel night, whatever. Baseball, they come to town, they play a 3-game series. Then they go to the next town, and then, you know, you have your homestands tab. Right, I need a bloop and a blast. I've had 5 hits, but we're struggling at this moment to get some runs on the board. If you guys are in TikTok, we'd love you to follow, share, and like. If we hit 100 followers on today's stream, we'll do a big pack opening to celebrate. This is hammered by Rollins, and he's going to fly up to grab it. Sometimes the game just goes that way. That was absolutely smashed off the bat. And I didn't get to see the exit velocity, but it was just a low liner right over the third baseman, and he elevated for it. And Jeff McNeil, he's been hot. He's going to hit it well, but it's caught by the first baseman. Salvador Perez is at first. Perez initiates the double play, so McNeil into the twin killing. 87 Twins, worst baseball team to win the World Series. Yeah, it's a sharp one hopper, but right at Salvi, and he goes to short, and that's going to be A's baseball in a nutshell for you. Hit it fairly well twice, and 2 outs. Yeah, so Geloff is up. Geloff has been on the injured list a couple times this season. One thing, if I do move the TV up, though, my neck's going to have to crane even further up than where it's at. Right now, it's not in a bad spot.
No, that's out.
Let's see. Chill, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Chill. We're live on red and purple streams. If you guys want to follow, it's the same name everywhere. Love to have you guys follow on the purple app as well. Chill, who is your favorite baseball team?
That's a ball. That's inside.
And that one's up the middle for Jackie. I don't think we'll get him out. Yankee fan for Chill. They had won 85 games, had no bullpen, and still won the damn thing. I didn't realize they had won so few games. Zach Geloff is going to wear one. Just kind of ticked him. But Geloff will go over to first base. And in a game where I needed a bloop and a blast for most of it, now I'm going to need a little bit more here. Dustin May was pitching so well, I thought I would just try to get through with him. So that's what I get. We'll let the bullpen reset, but now much more difficult scenario for the 9th inning. No, there's a handful of teams that haven't won the World Series. Trying to think of other teams that haven't. Yeah, I could probably come up with a list faster. Oh, Zach's got it for us right away. Law Dog Lawrence Butler gets a hit into left field, so 2 on 2 out for the Athletics. We'll get another hit. Colton, welcome in. Colton 46. What's the 46 stand for, Colton? Yeah, so Jordan, he can give way to a pinch runner because we don't want to risk running into a double play. Rays, Mariners, Padres, Rockies haven't won. Trying to think of who else hasn't won one. Rays haven't won one in Tampa Bay. Jersey number. Opponent's pause. I don't know why. Maybe he's getting somebody else out of the bullpen. You know what I think, Tad? At least with my stream, as being a Seahawks fan, I pull a lot of Seahawks folks into the community, and the Seahawks and Mariners are in the same geographic location, so I think that may be part of why you see as many Mariner fans around here, despite not being the most successful franchise. And they're not that large of a fan base, but it's probably a disproportionate amount hang out in my chat. And I was super late on that fastball. And we'll put it in play. Almost slice it down the line. Would have been nice to get the chalk line hit, of course. And I'm swinging through. Thought it was a drop strike. I was going to try to go to third initially. Glad it didn't get me hung out there. Max Muncy homered yesterday. He's up for the Athletics right now. 2-2 count. I don't think he swung, so the full count coming here. Payoff pitch. We'll get the runner started. I was thinking fastball up and away. It was a sinker, and I should have been much better on the timing. All right, Muncy down on strikes. So the A's sent 3 runners onto the bases, but got nothing out of the inning. This guy has been locked in on those diving catches. I think he's had like 3 of those things. If he gets past Robinson, we get a run, of course. So down to Castro here. I was looking for that high hard pitch up and away, didn't get it, and went flying at it. Yeah, my perfects are out in this game. Snenzy goes that way, so good game to him. He had a couple 2-run shots, and I had more hits, I had more traffic, I just didn't bring them around. So sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug, right? On MLB The Show, and really any game that you play. So we'll get back after it, and we'll see if we're on Hall of Fame or All-Star for this next game. 2-1 on the session. TikTok, we are trying to hit 100 followers before time runs out. My timer's over here now, so I got to use that. I switched the timer. But we got 42 minutes to get the follow count up. If we make it, we'll do a big pack opening. So yeah, be like user 10 900 833 43 96 0. That is quite the number there, user. But we're glad to have you here. Lights are flashing for you. Who do you support as a baseball fan? I'm watching the A's and the Royals because I'm a glutton for punishment, and the Royals looking to get the 4-game sweep today. There are a lot of Royal fans disguised as empty seats at today's ball game, but midday game. School's back in session for most schools, so kind of predictable for there not to be a lot of fans. This one feels delayed. I'm gonna try to find another game and back out of this one, guys. Let me stretch a moment while we wait to get connected up here. Gotta be careful where I'm stretching with the new desk. I even got the Sacramento A's shirt on today. The Tower Bridge. All right, we got an opponent found. Hey, Gage Jump. He's had 15 starts on the season. He's got a 4.5 run average. Gage has looked pretty good at times. What hat would you like, Stoffy? Hair's getting just a little frizzy, so definitely wanted to wear a hat today. Oh, is Wilson going to get shut down? I felt like they should shut him down because it seems like we're just punting until next year anyways. Just makes for some rough viewing, though, for sure. Volte running forever for that ball into the gap, and he will catch it. Easter Bunny, no, I can't do that when the kids are awake because that'll give up the he can't go hopping through the hallway stuff. But I can switch hats. I've got Warriors hats, A's hats, other A's hats, golf hats, Seahawks hats, Callaway golf, you name it. Stoffy's seen enough of this DF hat. I mean, I can play with the hat off if you want for a deal, but yeah, it's kind of getting on the sides where it gets sort of everywhere weird. Do I have a waggle golf hat? I don't know what waggle golf is. Potts, you don't want to play. You just want to talk about playing. Shout out to Stoffy. It's a brand. You're trying to get curled hair for the first time in your life for Tad. CJ Nunez, welcome in, CJ. Should I grab a handful of hats and give you you wanted to burn points? I don't need to do anything. Don't need to do it, but we want to do it. These are the ones I've been wearing recently here. I got Warrior hat that I won on Twitter back when it was Twitter. It's seen a little bit better days. I got the trucker style A's hat with the mesh in the back. A's hat with Stompers emblem built in. That one's interesting. This was a spring training hat from a couple years ago. And then I have a golf hat that has a little bit of sweat stains on it. I used that one a lot during Junior Giants. And then I bought this one on clearance recently, Stoffy, after the World Cup was done. This one I got for like $2. He said go with the A's trucker hat. All right. You guys know, use code DF for smacking seeds. And let's see. Did my head get larger? Felt a little tight. What's my rating? We're rated outstanding by 6 out of 9 viewers. There's a big fly for Witt Jr. and bye-bye baseball. Witt hit one past Geloff to start out the game. So Witt with the home run, and A's probably won't see the lead again. Home run 16 for Witt on the season. Yeah, Tad's from Lithuania. Sometimes I don't know what he means either. Yeah, Witt's pretty good. Looked like a belt-high fastball that didn't do a whole lot, just based off what I'm looking at here. When I do watch the games, I do get a little more distracted sometimes. So it wasn't a moonshot, but it was definitely home run distance. It is lagging on these pitches. Garcia hits one right down the line, and he will have a double as Geloff gets over to field it. Wasn't hit super hard, but really good placement. So Gage jump already. Already on the ropes here, a touch.
Nope, that's ball 4. Runner,
This opponent seems pretty locked in here. iPole, it's going good. How are you doing, iPole? All right, we'll turn 2 and get out of the jam. Salvador Perez hits one, and it gets booted at shortstop by Darryl Hernandez. Miguel Garcia has pulled his hamstring. He's going to be out. He looks like he wants to just walk off the field. This is weird. He made no effort to get back to the base at third, if anybody's watching this game. But Garcia, he must be leaving the ball game. But yeah, Perez hit one. Should have been caught by Hernandez on the one hopper. And you can see him reach for the back of his left hamstring. I'm not a sports physiologist or anything, but I can tell you this is going to be a hamstring injury. All right, we're facing Tarek Skubal. I need to find this release point and try to barrel up a bit. So I think if Hernandez fields it cleanly... No, the third base coach was sending him no matter what. I think he thought it was going to get through to the outfield. Yeah, I moved the timer over for the time being. Might leave it there. Just trying to figure out how to set up the new desk and office. The office scene that you guys see when you're scrolling in here, iPole, as well as I can. Yeah, I'm on top, and that one was inside to Jerome. Big swing from Pasatiempo. I think it's going to stay on the infield. Yeah, Hernandez will squeeze it. So Pasatiempo's having a good series against the A's. He's hit a couple homers in the series. The pass squatch. Hey, thanks, iPole. ASMR, I think I took it out. Pretty sure I took it out because I put some filtering on my microphone tab to eliminate background noise in the house. And then whenever we do ASMR, people couldn't hear me when we would get those redeems. So I think it was just like yourself and Bama and Brados that would redeem it through the years anyways. I know some people really disliked when we would do it. All right, TikTok, we got to get the follow train moving. We need 100 followers to do a big pack opening. Where are we at on the follower goal? We're on 21. We got to get everybody sharing with their friends. iPole shared. Probably my last ranked game. This is game 4, although we had a couple of games that were on the short side for my opponents.
Ball.
This when MLB didn't stink as a game. You and me both, Stoffy. Haven't seen Bam in a while. Miss Cat Cam. Yeah, Cat Cam was fun. Unfortunately, all 3 of the cats that were around then are no longer with us. But we have the 2 kittens. Kittens might have to become our new streaming sensation around here. Super and Star Socks. They're already showing that the A's cast is coming up after the game. Apparently, the A's are not able to fill this daytime game with sponsors. Andrew Jones got all of that one. I could tell from the sound. We're not going to get it way off the batter's eye. So Andrew hammers one for a solo shot. Tinker really in the middle of the plate, so my fault. Right, Carlos Cortez is up. Hitting 255. He's pitched a lot for the A's this year. He's been the mop-up man. They start in September. Like the school started this last week, but they don't do their in-person learning till September, whether it be in like a hybrid school. So school's there. You can reach the education coordinator and all that stuff, but yeah, we're not making the drive for a bit. But they've been doing Khan Academy kids all summer, so I think they're locked in for their next grade, the upcoming grades. I've heard the jump between 3rd grade and 4th grade is pretty significant, so try to make sure my son was preparing. Cortez serves one in the left field, so the A's have been getting some traffic. We'll see if they can equate that to some runs. Thought I had a hit there to left, but not quite.
That's a ball.
All right, yeah, Wilson going to the IL with shoulder injury. MLB should look into the A's for tanking. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, youngest, she did TK last year. Her siblings didn't get to do TK, but she was the right age cutoff to jump in there. So I think she's really dialed in for kindergarten. And of course, we've been at the school for a bit, so we know the teachers that they'll be going through. Kindergarten and 1st grade have separate teachers, but we're going to go through the one that we've had before, and she's pretty nice and nice to us type of thing. Servin gets blown away for a strikeout. Does not move along Cortez. Speaking of not moving along, this guy is hammering the sinker ball away. The first one I kind of missed location. This one I thought I had it in a good spot, and he just took it over the batter's eye. So credit to my opponent. He's teeing off on Scooble's sinker ball. That one I had down below the strike zone for him, so he did well to PCI on it. He's became BP for Stoffy. Stoffy, who's your 5-man rotation? Spencer, you almost redeemed yourself, but I was already timing you out. So we'll see you in 5, Spencer. Should have led with the hat and not with the troll. We can thank Stoffy for the hat. Stoffy made the hat switch in the purple stream. You see him and you know you're going to put 10 on him.
That's in. Ball.
I'm afraid to throw this guy the sinker ball to the righties, but we'll try it here. Yeah, he had a good swing too. Watching the game on mute is nice, not having to listen to Braden and Kavanaugh yam on about stupid stuff. But they keep showing the A's dugout, so I'm assuming they're talking about the injuries, as they're showing Wilson a lot. Rotation is May, Jonah, Leiter, Flores, Suarez. I may need to try to copy if I have enough stubs to get some of those guys. All right, so out for the season, Rooker, Soderstrom, Wilson, Severino, Leiter, Hoglund, Kriske, and Sterner. These have 8 out for the year. I guess there's a shot that Langoliers comes back, but I don't see any reason to rush him back either. Yeah, bad defensive swing. Was just trying to poke it somewhere for a foul ball. Bad idea. Last game I was getting a lot of hits. This game behind the 8-ball here early. We'll get a bunt, try to get that pitch confidence down. TikTok, we got to get the followers up if we're going to do a big pack opening, so please follow, share, and like. Possibly do packs at the conclusion of this ranked game. And he's got a couple right on the frame for good pitches there. He's have 2 on, 1 out. Daryl Hernandez is up. And Witt Jr. makes a nice play at short. He's not able to get Hernandez across the diamond.
Ball.
These have the bases loaded now. Ooh, I thought that was clipping the top. I think it was the ball in hindsight. Yeah, wake up. We want the packs. Super cool hat. Hey, thanks, Windsor. Put it on because Stoffy redeemed the hat redeem in purple platform.
Nope. Ball.
Bolte swinging and missing.
Ball.
Yeah, these do have some nice looking color scheme stuff going on with the merchandise from time to time. Oh, good pitch. I was looking in. He'd been pitching in a lot and took the L there. I see Bolte down in a heap. I think he swung and missed or got brushed back or something. I don't know. And he'll roll that one through. Not able to get on it with a dive.
Ball. That's in.
Imagine a mascot would look great in those colors. You're right, Tad. He would look amazing. Their opponents had a couple of no doubt solo homers out to center in this matchup so far.
That's a ball.
Is that a lion on the hat? It is not. And Bolte hits one foul in 2-2. This A's Royals game, the Battle of Kansas City. TikTok brain is taking over for Solo Phil. Could use a double play ball, and that was a pretty good location to get one, but he'll spoil it foul. And Bolte takes the called third strike with the bases loaded and 1 out. You have to get a productive out there. I mean, not if you're the A's. They don't have to do anything, but it was a cool looking pitch, but Bolte's got to swing. And speaking of got to swing, Jones hits another homer on me, so I don't know where to pitch this guy. This guy is blasting on me in this game. The games on Hall of Fame have not been good for me so far. With that motion, how's your day going? All right, so it's McNeil's up for the A's, base loaded, and 2 outs. Got to pay $60 to watch the Pacers this year. Do you really? Are they not on locally this year for you? Motion, I'm doing good. Dancing. Yeah, I just like local teams being paywalled like that. I guess it's becoming more and more common. I think it's been something the Cubs fans out in your area have told me that too. Guys like Truckin and Wags. Now let's do the mound visit. Oh, I've already been out there. Going to try to get his pitch confidence back up. Am I a Ranger fan? No, I'm not. Are you a Ranger fan, Motion? As a Cubs fan, Tad can confirm. Tad, how much does it cost to watch the Cubs out in Lithuania these days? And McNeil is going to ground out to Salvador Perez, so the A's strand a bunch of runners. E5, we get a runner. Yeah, I like the Athletics. Come on, Joe. Joe Kane, what you up to, dude? More of a Mets fan. 23 years, you never heard anything baseball related other than in this stream. Where does baseball rank as far as top sports go in Lithuania? Have you ever seen a baseball field in real life, Tad? In your native country, not when you've been out here stateside. Yeah, good pitch. I was looking for a breaking pitch away. Didn't get it.
No, that's inside.
It's in the top 50. Oh, good one there. Thought I was making another good take in. Not much one to stop in. Madden this week, 2K next week. Joe, have you streamed it all? I feel like I haven't seen you around the platforms in a long time. This guy is painting on these corners. I thought I had taken a ball on that stolen base. Then you feel like you need to swing because you're not sure how much motion it's got. So definitely not rolling here on Hall of Fame the way I'd like to. Up and away for Adley. And that one's 88 exit. It's not going to go anywhere. Let's see. So Texas, Lithuania. Everybody likes basketball. Awful at soccer. Rugby's a big thing. Not football. Have a few decent swimmers. Rally's big there. Do people play cricket out your way, Tad? Or is that more just the English that are playing cricket in Europe? All right, big pack opening. If we hit 100 followers, we got 20 minutes to get there. Need everybody locking in, tapping, and sharing in TikTok chat. You could find people playing cricket out your way. How about golf, Tad? Is there a decent amount of golf courses or not much? A's have Cortez in right field, so I guess Lawrence Butler's DHing today. Of course, Butler's better defensive player between the two of them. You do have golf, you don't have the mountains, you do have a lot of green areas and forests. Yeah, I feel like there's something nice about sports, about whacking a ball with a stick, is why I was asking about, cricket and golf out in Lithuania. And I know some parts of the world, it's too much snow and the weather doesn't play nice for outdoor sport. But I was kind of curious about that. Let's see, you were racing, haven't been streaming much at all. Check DMs, thought you were lying about playing the show at work. I didn't think you were lying. I just like to give you a hard time. But yeah, I'll check out the DMs, Snacker. I'm not in the app currently, unfortunately. All right, so my swings are off. They're on Hall of Fame so far. Yeah, tennis plays just about everywhere, right? You can always have indoor tennis courts or something if you need to. But probably requires a lot of room. As far as myself, though, I don't watch much tennis, so Tad. I did like Federer, but it didn't make it a big, effort to tune in if he was playing or anything back in his day. All right, he'll cover a lot of ground. I thought that was flaring in for a hit to lead us off. Hey, what's up, Boski? Yeah, we finally assembled the new desk, Boski. So I took a couple days off, but I was on yesterday, Boski.
Nope, ball.
But now we're locking in. What you been up to, Boski? And that's a good pitch. You think you're getting ahead in the count 2-1, and you find out, oh, you just clipped in for the strike. Get ready, head out to Florida. What you gonna do in Florida, buddy? Is it business or pleasure for Florida? And I was just trying to flick it down the line, but got underneath it. With the shift on, is what I was thinking with J-Ram. Whole family meeting up for vacation. Well, that sounds like a great time. Are you guys going to a theme park? Or are you going to take in some sports or anything, Boski? And I'm late on that one. So, he's pretty locked in with Tarek at the moment. Hayes may have thrown out the runner. Kate's got the hand up, and we'll see if they want to review this. Runner initially rolled safe. I thought he was out just watching it live, but he may have been in ahead of Hernandez's tag, watching on the replay. Try to get Garcia on his ankle, and I think he was in. Probably be a waste of a challenge after seeing the replay here. There's an ABS challenge, and the ball is a strike, so Worrell's not able to get the overturn. Being at the beach and relaxing for the Boski crew. Well, that sounds good, Boski. Are you gaming much, Boski, or have you not been playing Madden or MLB? One of the first couple games today, Hall of Fame games, I'm not really tearing it up offensively. Hopefully can stay close enough to keep the timing here and then have a better session tomorrow on Hall of Fame. Potts, your stick's kind of boring, dude. You say the same thing every time. You don't want to play. I don't want to play you, so come up with something else to talk about. All right, so Potts is in the gulag. Tried printing with ABS once. The ABS challenges are sponsored by T-Mobile, in case you guys haven't seen that yet, for Major League Baseball this year. Been back on MLB, playing online rated. Not trying to catch up on DD. The hat's tough. Everybody's enjoying the hat so far today. It wasn't even my pick. It was Stoffy's pick. He wanted to burn off some channel points in the other platform. Yeah, this guy's been a nightmare with Andrew Jones. Jones gets another hit.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman Bobby Witt Jr.
Hat, nice hat, says Ted. Yeah, we'll get a pop-up. We need some run production here sooner than later if we're going to make this game interesting. 15 minutes left to go. We got to get the follows way up TikTok if we're going to do a pack opening. Maybe we'll go show you guys the packs and see if we get the follow train going that way. Who knows what we might do, but stay tuned. All right, Rollins is on with a little cheesy bunt. It's super late swing.
Safe. He beat the throw.
There's a fly trying to eat your 3D printer. What if he gets stuck in the filament? Yeah, this guy's pinpointing like a pro on the other side. Yeah, that's a great pitch. I thought I was making a good take again. He's got me looking a few times. Hey, we will still second base. Can't challenge while playing online. Yeah, I think it's probably better, Justin. We need the game to play correctly every time. And I think if it was to have imperfect calls that we had to challenge, I think it'd be even worse. Like, I think the game has enough issues as it is. Where I think if you started having to do the challenging, I don't know that we can trust SDS to get that right. Yeah, they're supposed to be perfect, right? If it's touching the frame now. I was looking for that high sinker, didn't get it. No, it's delayed on the swing. There was the sinker, and I didn't recognize it. And I'm late. So, that's what I get. We're on the old All-Star to Hall of Fame border, and was doing good on All-Stars today. Hall of Fame has been a different story. Hopefully we'll stay in Hall of Fame and get the timing down.
Up next for Texas, first baseman Luis.
This guy's hitting 472 with a rise. Oh, there we go. I was trying to get Rollins to jump. Not really sure why I put the baseball so far down there. Was not fieldable either way though. Let's see, Bo Nose is here. What's going on, Bo? Ty has returned. Maybe not for a long time. We'll see. You may get tied up permanently. What's up, M. Dot? How are you, friend? Geloff hits it well. Left fielder's going back, and he'll make a nice running catch on the track to retire Geloff for the Athletics. Thought he might have had a solo shot watching it off the bat, but not enough there for Zach. Their outfielder Collins made a good running catch for Kansas City. Chopper doesn't get through. Red Sox go into the World Series or the Braves, says M. Dot. I don't know. Haven't the Red Sox struggled after the winning streak snap? Or are they still playing well? All right, Tad save. Was it a big fly, Tad? Welcome in to Ty, who just followed. Went to the Braves Diamondback game in Atlanta. How did it go, M. Dot? How would you rate your experience at the old ball game? Nine out of 10. Did you get an autograph or get talked with to any players or anything nice? It was a big fly. Have to feed the plastic from the top. Okay, I got you. All right, so Adley, little jammer down the line, but we'll take what we can get here. Man, it's clanked at third. May prevent a double play ball for Castro. I think my timing and everything was solid, but yeah, just over the top, just early.
Nope, ball.
That is quite the wild pitch there, or animation. I was afraid to take off. Didn't know where that thing was going to go bounding to. I'm afraid to ask. What does that mean, Tad? And little underneath, little late. Dang it. Needed a 2-run shot to make the scoreline look a bit better. Right, Muncy. Did he get hit by pitch? I guess not. The Royals starter struggling at times, but has a single run advantage for now. Got 7 minutes left. Let's see if we can get the follow train chugging. If you guys want to do a pack opening or not on TikTok. Try Keith Folk for a bit. That was hammered by Singleton. I thought McGee was going to grab it for a second, but not quite.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
All right. Thai guy, you can go warm up some bacon grease so your mom can pour it down our throat later. He's trying to do something with 2 outs. Muncy gets base on balls, and then Cortez gets a hit to right field. We know how this rally will go. Way inside. Nozzle printers. They have to be swapped midpoint. It means you have to purge the filament and separate. That's what it is. Where the printer pops out the plastic before switching. That's pretty cool, man.
Ball.
Now, are you all self-taught on this, Tad, or did you do like some type of college course on learning about printing and everything, Tad? Because I feel like you know a lot about it. Right, Harold Baines grabbing the bat here. And we'll get him down and away. Printing, you learned all by yourself, but modeling, you had a few semesters already, and we'll have more.
Now pitch hitting as instructed.
Hey, what's up, Ethan? How's your day been? Wow, the game felt like it lag spiked or something on that release. Let's get a different pitcher since he's tired, and we're getting tired of him making mistakes. All right, serving down on strikes. They've stranded some more runners. They've stranded runners. I believe they've stranded multiple runners each of the first 3 innings offensively. And we'll double them off. Right, TikTok, we're under 5 minutes. We need everybody to follow, share, and like on the stream, especially on the follows. We are a long ways from doing a pack opening. We may give you guys another shot for the pack somehow, but right now we're not close to filling up the goal. TikTok is sleeping. Right, Figgins trying to bunt his way on. We're facing Hedrick here. Right, everything feels like it's coming in fast on Hall of Fame to me right now. What's this link? Is this the risky click of the day, Tad, or is it a good safe link? No, we know it's safe from Tad.
No, he's safe.
Here's how it looks. Ooh, looking pretty cool.
He out wide.
Now, you found that somewhere online and then you put it in, or you had to like model it all the way by hand? I was trying to steal on the last pitch and it didn't give me the stolen base take off on L2. So he's going to strike me out. We will take the base, but yeah. Not what we were intending there. And again, he just clips it in for the strike. Now I'm looking in. He goes up and away. And quickly 0-2 here to Hendrick. Or from Hendrick to Durham. Found a working one. Then he added the ace flare on.
Ball inside.
I don't think that's going to jam in, unfortunately for me. AP has a different printer. He didn't want to risk modeling it without real life measurement. Right, this guy has been great with Jones. Jones has, I think, 2 homers and 4 of the 5 RBI for him. Let's see. Welcome in, Sny the Goat. How's your day going, Sny?
Low ball.
Who do you support as a baseball fan, Sny? And Jones hits one from the outer half for a home run. So this guy's just super locked in with Andrew Jones. As he gets another feather in the cap on this game, he's been crushing them. So I had it outer half. It wasn't like it was off for a ball, but showing the strength to be able to pull it out. Mets fan. Hey, Lawson, how are you, friend? Witt Jr. gets a hit. He's hitting Jim Johnson pretty well. he'll steal the base. All right, timer is almost out of here, TikTok. We need everybody following quick from the For Your page. Need all the shares. Keep the time going, or we're going to turn the stream around with no packs. We don't want to do that, though.
Up next for the Rangers. Luis arrives. Now pitching.
Yeah, a rise popped it up to McGee. Long run, but will it get there?
Up next for Texas, right fielder Mike Trout.
That's
Trout
ball.
in a Ranger uniform. Do you guys think it'll ever happen? Trout to
That's
Texas.
a foul ball.
I think he might end up with the Phillies one of these days, but we'll see. All right, we got a ton of work here in the bottom of the ninth if we're going to pull off a miracle, but we'll keep battling. Just thinking the same, very weird for Lawson. Yeah, it doesn't look right. Right, timer's gone. We may try to do something for the packs though for you guys. Let me get Andrew Jones, see if he can hit for me. See him on the Braves for Lawson. Cubs could use him, says Tab. This dude has been great on just clipping the corner barely on these pitches. That one hit fairly well, but foul. I thought I got a piece of it, but chased down on the splitter, and down we go. That was a good pitch to hit, and I wasn't close to hitting it with Tulowitzki. 110 off the bat, early and out of play.
Ball.
Let's see, has anybody ever tried climbing on the side of the wall, jump up and catch the ball? Yeah, it happens occasionally. A lot of things have to happen for that to happen, right? Where it's a ball hit your direction and the timing of it. But yeah, there's been some good climb the wall home run robberies over the years, Tad. All right, ugly games for me offensively in Hall of Fame. The All-Star games were fine. I got to get used to the timing again, and now that we're done moving stuff around in the office, at least for the most part, hopefully lock in and play better. But yeah, bled off some points after moving back in the 700s on today's session. So we'll see what the next game brings us. Let me see if we get the packs going. Let me take out the overlay. We'll put up, actually, we'll do a timer with the overlay. Follower goal, we're on 23. If we get to 30 followers, we'll do a pack opening. We'll do 2 minutes to get packs. All right, so 30 followers will be the new number. Let's see if we get you guys moving on a pack opening here. And we'll do 2 minutes TikTok. So please like and share. See if we can get the algorithm moving our way on packs. Playing as many games as we did. Maybe we lost some of the For Your page push, so. But there's the timer, and our goal is 30. If we hit the timer, we'll start ripping here. We got 31 standards, 4 ball in his habits, and some silvers. Have not yet spent a lot of time this week on the Switch to grind out other packs, but it's coming. We'll finish up some of the Conquest maps and mini seasons today. Is that Phil Rizzuto card decent, guys, or no? All right, so there we go. We got to get followers. If you guys follow, timer goes up. I'll add a minute if you guys follow on Instagram or on Twitch if you're in TikTok chat. So here's our pack push. Got to hit the goal to get us going. iPole's sharing. He's trying to bring his buddies in. Need to get a red diamond shining tomorrow. We'll definitely play for that. That diamond seems to stop the scroll of TikTok viewers. 1 minute to get 7 new friends in here. All right, so Salvador Perez is in. He's jammed. That might land. It's going to land. And we'll see if Witt can score from first all the way home. He'll go first to third with 2 outs. Followed on Insta. All right, let me add a minute for iPole. Minute for iPole. Coming up, Instagram follower. We need 7 more buddies to join us here on TikTok to do the pack opening. The pack meta. We're trying to get it restarted here. I'm going to follow you back, iPole. And if you don't want to accept it, it's okay. I know some of you guys have your accounts private over there. But it looked like I was able to follow. All right. A minute 13. Who's coming with us? They're out to talk to Jump at the pitcher's mound. Moving my lights around a little bit, trying to find the proper spot for them here in the stream. The lights that are on the side. In case you guys were hearing anything slide around, but we got a little pack cluster. Sometimes we have a lot better packs, but got a little cluster. There's nothing good in the market, right? Yeah, there's no vaults or anything too crazy. That Mutual card would be fun to chase, but I don't know if he would surplant anybody in the lineup. All right, 20 seconds TikTok. We gotta get everybody following. If you guys are hanging out, don't make iPole be the only one sharing the stream. If we drive that timer up with some new followers, we can definitely get there. Stan is Garbo. All right, stream is ending in about 10 seconds here. No way. Tata Sprints. Do I know that guy? I think they're just playing in TikTok. All right, I posted everybody follow. Going, gone. All right, did anybody else follow on Instagram? Because they didn't follow on Purple Stream. We would have seen them. iPole, thanks for all the shares, buddy. Tomorrow, we're coming in. We're locked in. I think we got the lights sorted out. Yeah, we're going to crush it on tomorrow's stream. Dude, you've been all over it. Today, I think we may have played too many games. A couple of the games, the opponents quit out, and I think we just lost some of the big mo on the for-your page push. All right, let's see who's on to line up a raid here. We'll raid over to Luzi, who's playing some Madden today. All right, guys, I will see you on tomorrow's stream. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. And I will be back later. We have Ohio Valley Wrestling on YouTube. We also have AWA Playoff Wiffle Ball, and we have NFL watch along streams for preseason. So I'll have a lot of content going out that way over on the Red platform. On the show, probably not. I'll add you on PlayStation. On the show, I don't even know where to go to add people. Tad, Stoff, all of you guys hanging out. Thanks for being here, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.